gas. So, I mean, it's going to do some damage, but it's not going to be like game ending, I don't think. Not at all. He is getting a lot of creep spread, and that's going to help with the movement of the roaches. Looks like a couple of Colossus are going to be moving in, and he could actually do some... No, he's going to choose to go ahead and pull back. So let's see. It looks like... Okay, here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Banelings, 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 Banelings. And here's the Banelings doing lots of damage. Oh, jeez. So that was totally worth it. Good job multitasking. They're able to do some damage as well as harass at the same time. And it looks like he is going to run away. And oh, these roaches, they've done so good, and they don't want to die. Not like this. Not like... Oh, wow. And they just barely survived. Wow, these roaches have some stories to tell. And now it looks like he is going to be attacking with some roaches back this way. And he could actually get close to these Colossus. If he gets close, he could do damage. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And now these Colossus, with their +3 attack, +3 armor, and +1 shields, are going to be doing tons and tons of damage, and actually +2 shields just finishing for the Protoss units. So you can see right here that Protoss Shields 2 is going to finish right about... now. There we go. So, and HairyZenith expanding again. So he has now taken his 5th base. He has lost his main, but you know what? There was nothing left in his main, so it is all good, man. Not a big deal. It looks like the majority of the production facilities are spread out over the entire map. That's one way to do it, man. I mean, that's actually a great way to prevent any huge damage from coming from a counterattack. I actually didn't think about that until just now, but normally you see people and they just put all their bases or all their production facilities in their main. That's what I do. But look at this, HairyZenith just putting a couple at each one of his bases, and so he's going to be absolutely fine. It does look like I saw a Void Ray. I don't know if he still has it. Let's go to units and see if he does indeed have a Void Ray still. It does not look like he does. Ah, well. Ah, well. Oh, here we come. And that is a ton of Hydras. Holy crap, man. That is a lot of Hydras. And HairyZenith is now supply blocked, but he is supply capped, so it is all good. And that's so many Hydras, man. And he doesn't have Storm, so he is going to do the next best thing, which is counterattack. This DT leading the charge. And we're going to have to see if Harry can hold this. I don't know, man. I just don't know. That is a scare. Oh, okay. So I see what Harry's doing. He's actually sacrificing his drones. He's saying, I don't need these drones, and I actually just need supply. So if you can kill those for me, that would be cool. And HairyZenith is going to oblige. Meanwhile, it looks like Harry is going to kill one expansion that was about done, so that's not too big of a deal. He is going to kill a couple of production facilities, though, as well as stop gas mining. And now he is going to... Oh, man, I actually don't know who's going to win this. That is a lot of Stalkers and a lot of Mutas, but it looks like the Mutas are going to go down. Stalkers just have a little bit too much health, as the Mutas with 120 health versus the Stalkers with 160. And, oh, now there's some Roaches going to be doing some damage to these Stalkers as well. But you can see the supply. HairyZenith now actually in the lead as far as supply goes, and also able to take out the gold, which means that Harry is only on... Wow, and this base is cleared as well. So he is on one base mining right now, just one, and this one's getting low. So Harry doesn't have a lot of income right now. He does have a lot of minerals stockpiled, and he has a ton of Mutas, man, and he is just continuing to make lots of Mutas. You can see he just reinforced with like 8 Mutas, and he has 8 more on the way. So Mutas versus Stalkers is what is it going to come down to. Muta Roach versus Stalker Colossus. And, oh my gosh, this Colossus had 4 hit points left. Oh, so scary. You can see now that HairyZenith has 129 supply versus Harry at 151. He does have, I'm checking, oh snap, this, I'm guessing a DT got in here? I didn't even see it, and you know what, neither did Harry, because he just lost his expansion. So now he has to wait for this to remake, and oh geez, here comes a huge attack, and this could be game changing. It looks like Harry is going to pull out, does not want to engage all of those Stalkers, and HairyZenith realizing that this is really his only mining base. He has only 2 mining bases, so having his Stalkers here is really protecting both of them. He also has a observer, it looks like, right there, so he's going to be able to see any stealth units or burrowed units. That is good. the thing is, Harry has such good mobility with these mutos that he is able to just poke around here, poke around there. I actually almost, ooh, nice offensive blink there. And these mutas are going to be taking quite a bit of damage. They're doing quite a bit of damage too, though. You can see Harry's at 167 supply versus the 135 supply, 137 supply now of HUK. So, and he is just going to bounce back and forth. Now, I think actually, and this would be really cool, as yeah, HUK taking preventative measures to ensure that this does not in fact happen. But if he would have split his units up, I think he could have done lots of damage. But he is going to walk in here and kill these cannons so fast, and these stalkers are literally going as fast as they humanly can. But look at this, tons of pressure being put on this Nexus. It is almost through the shields, and nope. Oh, HUK able to react just in time. That was close, man. That was really close. So it looks like this Nexus is going to be recharging his shields. And look at this. He moves out, waits for HUK to move just a little bit, and then he's going to do some more damage and run away. And HUK with an offensive blink managing to kill a couple of them. And phew, managing to save his hatchery, or his Nexus rather, lol, hatchery. But really, I mean, look at this. You can see over here, there is some damage being done by Speedlings, and they are going to run in and put some, oh, they really don't want to be attacking those Archons. Not only do Archons have a ton of health, but they also have a splash, and there's Colossus behind them. But look at this. His Robo facility is offline, as are a couple of Warp Gates, and now he's just going to be harassing with Zerglings as he keeps HUK's main army, you know, kind of in a weird spot. So this is really weird. Great blink by HUK, and he's going to be killing a lot of these mutas. He is losing quite a few stalkers as well, though, and it looks like Harry's supply is definitely dropping faster than HUK's, and HUK with some good defensive blinks and a good offensive blink as well, just able to pick off a couple more mutas. And look at the supplies. It is now 121 supply versus 124. It is even. They are even. I know Harry just macroed a ton, but they are basically even. Now Harry is doing a great job of transitioning back, like it's almost de-evolving back into Speedlings, so he can continue to put pressure on these buildings. And oh snap, it looks like those Colossus a little bit out of position, and one is able to get sniped almost instantly, as well as taking out the robotics facility and putting some pressure on the robotics bay. But it looks like these Archons and the one remaining Colossus is going to be able to clean that up. Oh geez, and look at this, catching, it looks like catching HUK's, oh, they do splash. That could be so big, but it looks like in fact that is not going to be the case, and they are going to move back around and kill off a couple more production facilities. So this is a crazy game, man. I cannot emphasize this enough, that it is now, oh man, okay, so Zerg does have his gold, again, just got it, not really saturated, needs gas more than minerals, although he has lost a lot of his money. And HUK just being so cost efficient, and the cost efficiency of the Stalkers is really what has gotten him back in this game. You can see HUK now is ahead in supply 150 to 137, and here comes a big attack. That is a lot of Speedlings and quite a few Hydras, and mutas, and it looks like, oh geez, he has Storm now. Oh snap, he has Storm. That is going to absolutely demolish both these Zerglings, and doesn't even need to waste a Storm on the Zerglings, man. The Colossus is absolutely destroyed. But it looks like, where is the supplies? Now HairyZenith is at 98 supply versus HUK at 156. So HUK, I want to say miraculously, but instead I'll just stutter. I am shocked that HUK was able to live through that. When I remember, just think back to when HUK had, you know, 150 supply versus a 200 maxed Zerg, and Zerg had 5k stockpiled of each resource. And now look at this, HUK at 164 supply. He is supply blocked, but 164 supply versus the 112 of HairyZenith, and putting lots of pressure on this gold base. And HairyZenith is only on one base right now, so he really needs that gold, and it does go down, not even close. And it looks like Harry may just counterattack into this base, but you know what, man, there's nothing in this base. This base is totally mined, so that's not going to do a lot. Meanwhile, HUK is getting his money's worth. He has taken out one of, actually, the most important base that Harry has right now, and it is now 166 supply versus 106, and it looks like HUK is going to be pushing in, and if he can kill this other base right here, that will be so huge, and it looks like that is exactly what he's going for. He is moving in here. Harry is putting on a lot of pressure. Harry is killing all of these cannons, but at what cost, man? He is not doing enough damage. He's just not doing enough. It is now 172 supply versus 95 supply, and that expansion does go down. So Harry now has no income at all, and it looks like if we go to the army tab and the worker supply, you can see HUK is just so far ahead. Holy crap, I actually do not see a way for HUK to lose at this point. I thought for sure HUK was dead, but he has come back, man. And this is the power of the Protoss Death Ball and just not giving up. And look at these Stalkers, man. Blink Stalkers with 3, 3, and 2. So deadly. And now he is going to move back. It looks like he's going to move back and defend, as well as get up his own gold. Oh, baby. Getting up his old gold. That is so huge. And it looks like HairyZenith, with a last-ditch effort, he has got a couple of Broodlords in. He's going to be putting some pressure on these cannons, and that actually is a good answer to the cannons. But you know what's not a good answer? Having 84 supply versus 173 supply. Holy crap, how the tables have turned. And now HUK is content to really just sit on his lead for a little bit. He is fine sacking this base. He's like, I don't need it, man. It is good. I am totally fine. He's remaking some of his production facilities. It does not look like he can actually make Stalkers right now. So, oh, look at this, though. High Templar just sandbagging a ton of energy, and he is going to be killing some of these mutas. And, oh, these mutas are actually the only thing that's keeping Harry in the game right now. So he really needs to keep those mutas alive. He is re-expanding to this back expansion, but you know what? Wow, Steph is actually dying. Oh, those are the... Oh. They never hurt anybody. The larva died. I've actually never seen larva die until just now. I mean, without somebody killing it, but that is so many storms saved up, man. Oh my gosh, how many that is a ton of High Templar, and these High Templar are like maxed, so they can do, it takes 75, so they can each do 2 storms, and they'll be able to do a third in not too long. So look at this. These Broodlords are doing what they can. They are trying to harass as much as possible, but there are so many Stalkers here. The Broodlords are not going to be able to do too much. And it looks like, oh wow, okay, so here come the mutas, and what are the mutas going to be able to do? I would not recommend attacking this expansion, because that is a lot of storms. Holy crap, that is a lot of storms. Okay, it looks like Harry, he needs to do something. This is crazy, man. I don't think I can emphasize this enough. Almost the entire base, the entire map, almost the entire map is mined out at this point. Oh, look at the storms. Oh, wow, that could have been really bad, but he managed to dodge it fairly well. Quite a few of his units actually taking about 30 damage, but he did manage to stay alive. And these Broodlords are doing their level best, man. Look at this, because Broodlords are free, but look at this, LiquidHuK with the answer. He gets out 1 Void Ray, and that is going to spell doom for all of his... Oh, no, HUK, get your Void Ray back on those Broodlords. There we go. And it looks like it is 166 supply versus 73. So HairyZenith is in a lot of trouble, guys. He is in a ton of trouble. And HUK is going to, I think he could just push and win here. And, wait for it. I'm waiting for the storms. I'm just waiting for storms. You can see storms. He's actually bracketing him in storms. He has nowhere to go. Oh, and there's the WW and then the GG. What a game. What an epic comeback by HUK. I am so impressed by his play, man. That is just absolutely amazing. Wow, such a well-played game.